The Dominican Republic might have the most dangerous lineup in the entire World Baseball Classic right now, and the energy they're bringing is absolutely unmatched. If you could bottle up the energy and vibes this team has and sell it, you would be a millionaire, maybe even a billionaire. First, let's talk about the offense. The Dominican Republic lineup has been an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers. As a team, they currently lead the entire World Baseball Classic in batting average, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, and OPS. They're also first in RBIs, first in home runs, and tied for second in hits. In other words, they're not just getting on base. They're hitting for power and driving runs in at an elite level, and several stars are leading that charge. O'Neal Cruz is 3 for 3 with 2 home runs and filling Pirates fans with hope, something that they don't feel unless that comes from Paul Skeens and Connor Griffin. Sorry, Pirates fans. Vladdy's hitting for 500 with 2 home runs and an incredible north of 1500 OPS. When a hitter's putting up numbers like that, pitchers really have no safe way to attack the lineup. But Guerrero isn't the only one doing damage. Junior Caminero has also made a huge impact. Although he's hitting .286, he has 2 home runs and an OPS over 1,000, showing why he's one of the sport's brightest young power hitters. And then there's Juan Soto, who has been exactly what you'd expect him to be, considering he's one of the best hitters in the world. Soto's 5 for 15 with 2 home runs and a north of 1,200 OPS, continuing to show his elite plate presence. And then beyond those guys, the lineup depth is super impressive. Players like Ketel Marte, Julio Rodriguez, and Austin Wells have all added home runs to the count. From top to bottom, the Dominican Republic lineup is doing exactly what championship teams do, constantly putting pressure on opposing pitchers. While the offense has gotten most of the attention, the Dominican Republic pitching staff has also been extremely solid. As a team, the pitching staff currently has a 2.38 ERA, a 1.03 WHIP. Both are good for 4th in the World Baseball Classic, and they're only allowing a batting average of .187, which is 5th in the WBC. Those numbers show that the pitching staff is doing exactly what they need to do, limiting hits, avoiding base runners, and giving the offense a chance to take over games. 2 pitchers in particular have stood out. First, Luis Severino. Severino has been extremely effective with a 2.25 ERA in his one start with 5 strikeouts and a .75 WHIP. That kind of control keeps runners off the base and puts pressure back on the opposing teams. Then, there's Brayan Bello, who might have been the most dominant pitcher for the Dominican Republic so far. Bello has posted a 1.80 ERA, 7 strikeouts, .20 WHIP, and a batting average against of .063. That means that in the game he was pitching, the hitters basically weren't touching him at all. When you combine pitching performances like that with the explosive Dominican offense, you start to see why this team looks like a serious championship contender. There is one person I've neglected to talk about until right now. My personal pick for the MVP of Team Dominican Republic, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's played all 4 games, and through those 4 games, he's putting up ridiculous numbers. 6 for 13, which is good for .462 batting average. 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. But what really stands out are his advanced numbers. Tatis has a .611 on-base percentage and a .923 slugging percentage. That gives him a 1.534 OPS, which is elite. To put that into perspective, anything above a 1,000 OPS is considered superstar level, and Tatis is sitting at a 1.534. And it's not just the stats. He's delivering huge hits in big moments, driving in runs and energizing the entire Dominican lineup. When Tatis is playing like this, the Dominican Republic becomes almost impossible to pitch to, because if you try to pitch around him, you still have to deal with players like Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Juan Soto, Julio Rodriguez, Junior Caminero, and O'Neal Cruz, and many more. The Dominican Republic is playing Japan at 6:30 today as this video goes up, and they will be put to the test by the reigning champions of the last World Baseball Classic. Let me know your predictions for the game and for the rest of the Classic. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.